I'm really enjoying this switch up a lot. I just want to say that I'm here. What's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction, and this time we have the Country Dons once again. I think the last thing I heard from them was Ramsey, so if you didn't check out my reaction to that, I had to come up somewhere here on the screen. But seeing that this one has over 500,000 in less than a week, but at this point it's been actually a week, that means this one definitely has some promise. So listen, I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it. Okay, typical disclaimer. Why is everybody in Dubai? I thought I was the only one that clocked it, but a couple people have been saying it on IG. That's a cold edit. Wow.
1,000 things on my mind, you think I'm leaving you behind? Up on the streets where if you reach, I'm trying to send him to the sky. We got that heat 4 deep, I'm screaming, let a nigga try. We in that Wraith beat, you see the stars while we drive. You got that fake love, the type that I could see if I was blind. We got a cake up and now you got...
That was actually a really good decision. Yeah, perfect. That was actually a really good decision. The fact that he said, yo, we can see the cars when we drive, and then they chose to use this shot. That was actually really good. So I'm actually really appreciating this approach. I don't know what's about to drop when the beat drops, but I like this approach.
You got that fake love, the type that I could see if I was blind. We got a cake up and now you don't need a reason why. My little brothers wanna slide the other side, I'll come outside.
I don't like the 60 FPS for this video though.
Look, my drip hella clean, Da Vinci and Miri jeans. Packs coming from the plug, it's looking like a shopping spree. These man don't bother me, now let alone robbing me. But if I was to die, would my people really honor me? We grind hard, we never waited on a lottery. I gave him every...
It's funny because I just finished reacting to Kush Picture This. If you haven't checked that one out, it's probably going to come out before this reaction. But I just finished reacting to Kush Picture This, and I have the same feedback. I think that the vocals on this are cold, but it could do without the auto-tune. The other thing that I said is I also really appreciate artists who have established themselves to a degree with drill, exploring other sounds. I'm going to talk about that towards the end.
My people really honor me. We grind hard, we never waited on a lottery. I gave him everything, so now it's what you got for me. It's how I've got to be, cause people turn fake. I've seen them lie to my face through their bottom teeth, honestly. I shout my Aki Rams, been kicking it since college B. Remember times being broke, he'd always cover me. And shout rocks are right for him, I know he'll ride for me. And shout my country dons are real trap bosses B. And when I hear that man rap, it's like a comedy. We take risk and hit big, life's a game monopoly. No time for apologies, I tell her get on top of me. Legs shaking shit, you know I smash it properly.
1,000 things on my mind, you think I'm leaving you behind? Up on the streets where if you reach, I'm trying to send him to the sky. We got that heat 4 deep, I'm screaming, let a nigga try. We in that Wraith beat, you see the stars while we drive. You got that...
Yeah, like the vocals, they're right there. Just a little bit less auto-tune and it would have been perfect. But I'm really liking this one.
4 deep, I'm screaming, let a nigga try. We in that Wraith beat, you see the stars while we drive. You got that fake love, the type that I could see if I was blind. We got a cake up and now you don't need a reason why. My little brothers wanna slide the other side, I'll come outside. For the world, trying to catch us, cause we run the countryside.
All this fake love got me leaving yours behind. If I was to pass away, would all my brothers ride? I watched away your feelings just like it was a tide. You even held my things when I was out there on a glide. Busting shots and I'm cruising in my whip. It used to be in your bag, now it's chilling on my hip. I lied to you, yeah, you read me like a script. Out doing night work, I was putting in them shifts. If I made you cry, don't wait up for me. I'ma hold it down, or should I let you be free? Busy flipping keys, surveillance by the police.
I'm really enjoying this switch up a lot. I just want to say that I'm really enjoying this switch up. It's so refreshing.
They wanna get me down cause they know I got a piece. I would hit it all night, gripping on a fight and try and tell her it would be alright. Next night I'm with C2 dots in the ride, looking for the ops cause the devil's in my mind. I was trying to get that money, that's my revenue. They said that they're there for you, I know what you're going through. Say they're gonna ride, never end up coming through. Corners on the curb, I just wanna come back to you. So I'll be jogging that white, you know my name means something outside. I'll be out there building my line, and if a op tries me to get fried, I just need a sweet one that can hold on my life.
Told my girl I love her and I need her, she my bestie. Told my brother watch out when you roll and stay in check please. Feds are in the X3, up boys when they get me. I gotta protect me, you know how these niggas envy. Late night I be on the...
I just really, I'm just so appreciative of this. That's all I can really say. I'm very appreciative of the switch up. I appreciate the things that they're choosing to talk about. I just appreciate it.
Need a sweet one that can hold on my life.
Told my girl I love her and I need her, she my bestie. Told my brother watch out when you roll and stay in check please. Feds are in the X3, up boys when they get me. I gotta protect me, you know how these niggas envy. Late night I be on the strip like a hooker, but money selling packs, just me TY in my joker. Put an 8 ball on the cooker, homie I ain't playing snooker. The team comes the last first, you see the size of this whooper. Yeah I lied to you, You know the truth hurts, I probably would've died for you. I always put you first, yeah, you know I ride for you, ride for you. Yeah, you know I ride for you, ride for you. Yeah, yeah, I gotta get it always, tripping through them hallways. Young love reminding me back on my school days. I can't fuck with them niggas cause they're two-faced. I don't really fuck with them bitches cause they're two-faced. 1,000 things on my mind, you think I'm leaving you behind. Up on the streets where if you reach, I'm trying to send them to the sky. We got that heat 4 deep, I'm screaming, let a nigga try. We in that race beat, you see the stars when we drive. You got that fake love, the type that I could see if I was blind. We got a cake up and now you got, don't need a reason why. My little brothers wanna slide the other side, I'll come outside. Federali's trying to catch us, call we run the countryside.
Wow, Dubai looks like New York. Wow, looks a lot like New York. That man is so dramatic. Just cut the damn food, fam. Oh. This was hard though. This was hard. This was hard. Beat is calm too. I can see why this one got such high views. So in this channel we hold the vowels, that means we're gonna get straight into it, and this one gets just below a 9. Now above all else, what I am super excited to hear in this one was a level of experimentation, especially considering the fact that the first song that I heard from Country Dons was a drill song, so to hear them switch it up, it's really staying in line with something that I recently said on Twitter, which is the fact that the artists and producers who are able to do more than just drill, those are going to be the ones that are going to be here for the long haul. If you haven't heard me say it, I'm going to say it again. Drill puts artists within a box, and at the end of the day, people who listen to drill are looking for very specific things out of those songs. So when you're an artist who can take that and still kind of just barely walk along that line and make something that can satisfy both like a mainstream-ish crowd versus the crowd who just wants to hear the crud, like somebody like, for example, Unknown T, who can make something hum and be, which like, again, it has those drilly elements, but you can still tune out and you can still vibe to the track. There aren't many artists who can do that very well. So hearing the fact that Country Dons have decided to just completely shift away from drill for this track and let's give us rap, I really am appreciative of that. Now, with all of that being said, this one wasn't super extravagant, but it was a breath of fresh air. Now, the flows and the beat on this one weren't super extravagant, but at the end of the day, I again am just so glad to hear the fact that they switched it up. Now, if they can continue experimenting with this kind of sound and taking this kind of direction, I can see them really dominating, one, the drill world, but also like the rap world as well. Now, if you didn't watch my recent reaction to Kush, the reason why I distinguish between just drill and rap is that drill is a subgenre of rap, so it's very narrow, while rap is a lot more wide. I don't think that's going to be my final explanation I'm going to sit on for like the long haul, but that's the best way that I can describe it. So if you didn't see that reaction, just to give you a brief snapshot of what I'm talking about, if you look up the definition of a rectangle, you will see that by definition, every square is technically a rectangle. However, not all rectangles are squares. It's the same thing with rap and drill. By definition, every drill song is rap, but not every rap song can fall under that drill category. And that's also why I think that this one gets such a high score for the lyricism for me. The fact that they can touch on those drill topics, but doing it from a different angle and doing it from a way that makes you want to listen to the song again, because you're not really like embedded in like just the grit of the lifestyle. You're kind of hearing it from a way more empathetic standpoint, at least to me. Like if you want to be honest, you could probably dissect each one of these verses and even the hook maybe, and you could kind of reword certain things so that way it could fit on a drill beat a lot more. And that's what I'm getting at. The things that they talked about in this one were things that you don't necessarily have to identify with drill directly to fully be able to digest, and that's why this one gets such a high replay value. I could play this song again and not feel like, yeah, I don't want to listen to this right now. And that's the way that some drill makes me feel. I don't always want to be listening to that, but this one gives me something that I can listen to, and that is why it gets a 10 for replay value. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, and hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all, but until next time, peace.